Hello, hope you have watched my part 1 video on career in commerce. If not, request you to watch it. Now I am here to guide you on other two major career options in commerce, that is company secretary and chartered financial analyst. So let us understand how one can go for company secretary course. The company secretary is considered as one of the most prestigious and lucrative course. Company secretary course helps students to grab the most valuable position in a company. As a company secretary, the main job is to operate as an intermediary between the organization and its board of directors. He also acts as a third party between the company and stakeholder, government and regulatory authorities. The company secretary guides the director and chairman of the company to make the best use of their responsibilities. He also ensures that the procedure and policies are followed strictly in the company. The candidate must update themselves with recent trends and news related to companies and different norms and rules. Communication skills are also important for successful career as a company secretary. The candidate should be able to express his ideas and know freely and clearly. The preparation of CS course is not a hectic task. Prepare notes for the exams based on syllabus. You must develop conceptual knowledge based in the subject matters. Writing skill matters a lot. It is important to improve writing skills too. Writing skill has a major role in this course. To join the foundation program of the company secretary course, students need to have successfully passed 12th or equivalent exam in any stream. The foundation course is of 8-month course. The course is provided by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, is a mixture of postal tuition and optional coaching classes. Study material is provided to the student at the time of admission. The admission process for a company secretary course is open to all eligible candidates and exams are carried out in order to select candidates. The examination is held during June and December and each year for all three levels. The candidates who pursued and passed in 12th can apply for this course. The candidate who wish to become company secretary should clear 3 levels of CS course and concerning exam. The course includes 3 levels of study, that is foundation program, executive program and professional program. The candidate will also have to pursue a practical training after qualifying the second stage. The candidate who wishes to join the company secretary course after graduation or pass in final exams of ICWAI or ICAI can directly apply for intermediate stage. That is, they can enter directly to the executive program and join the professional program and the practical training. After completing the professional program in the CS, the candidate will become the associate member of ICSI. To become company secretary, the candidate needs to be a member of Institute of Company Secretaries. For that, one needs to clear the final stage by passing the examination, gain practical experience and do the required training. The work and importance of company secretary in a company is immense. The function performed by a company secretary is varied, like planning strategies, handling finance, legal and administrative operation. The company secretary also handles the sales taxes and excise, labor and corporate laws. Basically, the company secretary is the chief administrator in a company. Whenever a new operation or a project is undertaken by a company secretary is responsible for ensuring that it is in tune with government laws and policies. A company secretary has to be updated with changes and amendments in the laws, financial practices, and other such things for effectively performing the duties. A company secretary also plans the corporate meetings and records the various decisions taken by the management. Now, let us recap the stages to become a company secretary. The student who would like to join the course after 12 has to undergo 3 stages to pursue the company secretary's course, that is foundation course, executive and professional program. Foundation program can be pursued by the student of arts, science or commerce stream, but excluding fine arts. Executive program can be pursued by a graduate of all the streams except fine arts. The student who would like to join the course after passing the graduation has to undergo two stages of the company secretaryship, that is executive program and professional program. Professional program can be pursued only after clearing the executive program of the CS course. Admission to the CS course is open throughout the year. Examinations are held twice in a year, that is June and December. Cutoff date for admission to CS course. For foundation program, if the students wants to appear for the examination in December, then the last date to fill the admission form is 31st March in the same year, and 30th September if he wants to appear for June examination in the next year. For executive program, 20th February for appearing in both modules in December exam in the same year, 31st May for appearing single module in December examination in the same year, 31st August for appearing in both module in June exam in the next year, 30th November for appearing in single module in June examination in the next year. Now let us have a glance over the subject for CS course. There are 4 papers in CS Foundation program, that is Business Environment and Entrepreneurship, Business Management and Ethics Communication, Business Economics, Fundamental of Accounting and Auditing. There are 8 papers divided into 2 modules in CS Executive program. Module 1 consists of 3 papers. The fourth one is tax laws, then company law. In module 2, corporate management accounting, financial and strategic management, economic business and commercial laws, securities laws and capital market. Now there are 9 papers divided into 3 modules in module 1, consisting of papers like governance, risk management, compliance and ethics, advanced tax laws, drafting, pleading and appearances. Module 2 consists of corporate restructuring, secretariat audit, resolution of corporate disputes. Module 3 consists of corporate funding and listing of stock exchanges, multidisciplinary case studies, and then the last paper is your elective paper, that is out of 8 you have to select only 1 paper. Medium of examination, the institute allows facilitated students to appear in examination in English as well as Hindi, except business communication subject of foundation program. A candidate is declared to have passed the foundation executive professional examination if he or she secures at one sitting a minimum of 40% marks in each paper and 50% marks in the aggregate of all subjects. The time limit for completing CS examination. A student is required to complete the executive program and professional program within the registration period. However, on payment of requisite fees, the validity of registration may be renewed or extended for further period subject to fulfilling the applicable guidelines. The next career option in commerce is Chartered Financial Analyst. The CFA course is offered internationally by an American-based organization called CFA Institute, a global non-profit professional organization which regularizes the syllabus and curriculum detail of the CFA program. CFA is a globally recognized credential in the field of financial management and investment management. It provides a strong base for the investment analysis world. CFA gives you an overview of the real investment market. CFA qualified individuals are highly respected in their field and have in-depth knowledge related to financial and investment analysis, banking, wealth management, etc. CFA course is the one that embarks financial and investment management skill in an aspirant. The minimum CFA eligibility to apply for this exam is a graduation degree in any field and minimum of 4 years of work experience. Candidates who are in the last year of their bachelor degree program can also register to the CFA course. However, candidate must complete their bachelor course prior to the date of registration for the CFA Level 2 exam. Candidate should have minimum of 4 years work experience or 4 years of work experience and education. Those who are doing internship or articleship or have their own business will be also counted as a work experience basis. You are able to show that you are paid for this. Candidates should have valid passport while registering for the CFA examination. In order to get CFA certification, students are required to complete the 3 levels of examination, that is level 1, level 2, level 3. It can be completed within 1.5 years or to 4 years, which totally depends upon candidates' caliber. Many candidates apply for CFA every year, but only 40 to 50% qualifies for the next level. In terms of difficulty, it is one of the most difficult programs all over the world. Now let us have a glance at the exam pattern. Level 1 exams are conducted twice in a year, that is June and December. Level 2 and 3 only once, that is in the month of June. The conducting body of examination is CFA Institute. The level of exam is international level. Eligibility for appearing for this exam is bachelor degree in relevant discipline or 4 years of work experience. The exam is based on computer. The destination CFA chartered is given after qualifying all 3 levels of the CFA exam. Now let us have a glance on the registration process of CFA. First, you should create an account on the CFA Institute website and give the necessary appropriate information and select your preferred exam center. If you are eligible and wish to apply for any scholarship, you are requested to register much earlier to submit your scholarship application. If you are not awarded any scholarship, then the next step would be to pay your application and exam fee. That can be done through credit card, wire transfer, etc. If you are registering for CFA level 1 for the first time, then you are required to pay an additional one-time enrollment fee of $450. During your registration, you should read and accept the candidate agreement. You must submit all your document along with your professional conduct statement. CFA level 2 registration process, the process is almost the same for CFA level 2 as it was for CFA level 1. Now let us have a glance over the exam pattern. There are 240 MCQ based questions that are divided between the morning and afternoon session. Each 3 hours long. The exam topics are same in all levels. That includes ethical and professional standards, fixed income, derivatives, etc. In the exam, there will be more questions on the concepts and tools that are applied to investment management and valuation purposes. Level 2 exam pattern. Again, this is MCQ based exam that includes 120 questions divided between the morning session and evening session, each 180 minutes long. The focus is given on the assets valuation, and the candidates will have to apply the concept and tools that they have learned in level 1 in the CFA level 2 exam. Level 3 registration process. To register for CFA level 3 exam, you are required to fill its registration form online on the official website of CFA Institute with necessary details and select the preferred exam center. The next step would be to select the suitable eligibility criteria from the given option. Also fill your profession, employer, employer location or education level. Read the candidate agreement and accept it properly after reading it. Select the format of the CFA study material you wish to get. Fill the fees via credit card, via transfer and other payment method. Level 3 exam pattern is different than those of level 1 and 2. The two major types of questions are item sets and constructed response in the form of essay, and the main focus is given to the portfolio management and wealth planning. Now, why one should go for CFA course? There are a number of perks attached with CFA program. Large number of job opportunities in the market. There are numerous job profiles and areas where a person can work after completing CFA program. One can work in sector like accounting, auditing, taxation, and so on. This program promises a handsome salary package. The average salary will be around rupees 4 lakhs to 40 lakhs per annum on completion of CFA course. Who should pursue CFA? Any fresh graduate willing to make a career into the investment finance industry will be equipped with world-class knowledge. Investment industry professional, a candidate who is already working in the investment finance industry but wants to gain better understanding and recognition. Academician, if you are teaching investment finance at your university or college, This designation will give you the platform for better research and better credential and acceptance. Self-understanding. If you are willing to understand more about portfolio management or want to equip yourself to manage your wealth, then CFA designation becomes the right choice. Though this career path may not be for everyone, it is worthwhile for those who want to set themselves apart from others in their field and network with other professional and potential employer. Thank you for watching this video. If you like video, then do like and share and subscribe.